as my subscribers realize that I'm putting out 4 videos today, and their reaction will be, yes, Money Making Mitch got us. The shorts reaction will be, this mother ever can't shut his mouth. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. As Xpeng enters the French market, what are we doing in China? JP Morgan just came out and gave us an upgrade to neutral, which, trust me when I tell you, they will have to upgrade us again. Morgan Stanley now also, but Morgan Stanley, in all fairness, has always been bullish on us. They have seen the vision and did not play the game. They did not play that nasty game of lies and deception when it came to NIO. Morgan Stanley reaffirms bullish on NIO after cheaper than expected Onvo launch. So they were expecting the Onvo to be more expensive, and like I said, with batteries as a service, which most people will buy it that way, will bring it down to about $22,000, $23,000. We will dominate the landscape. Yes, we will. Morgan Stanley analyst Tim Shaw released a new research note on NIO commenting on the launch of Onvo. The new sub-brand of NIO, the firm has a price target of $10, implying an upside potential of 73% as of the release of the note. So they're giving us a 70% upside, and then we'll reevaluate based on the sales. On Thursday, NIO officially unveiled its sub-brand, the Lion Onvo, with the pre-sale price of its first model starting at 219,900 RMB. 30,000 RMB cheaper than the Tesla Model Y. Morgan Stanley commented on the launch, saying the L60, the Lion 60, the first model of the brand, is cheaper than expectations, adding that it's worth monitoring if the launch of Onvo brand could enable NIO to meaningfully scale up volume sales and achieve better unit economics. We all know that will happen, don't we guys? We know that for a fact, that we are going to blow the competition out of the water. This is going to help us get to that million car mark very quickly. It's not like in the past where we were just doing premium brands. Excuse me guys. And then next year we are unveiling Firefly. We're releasing it in Europe. And it will fly. The analyst says the stock might see near-term profit taking after recent rally, and we saw that, right? We saw near-term profit taking. I spoke about that yesterday. Now they are commenting on it. And I think they're also talking about when people see the pre-orders and it skyrockets up, people are going to take profits, right? So you always have people who are, you're going to have the day traders, you're going to have people who are going to panic and say, well, I got my money back, I'm okay with that, right? I'm not okay with that. So in the wake of Onvo launch, the most important catalyst, he calls it the most important catalyst of all the other catalysts we had, the partnerships, he calls that the most important catalyst. And I can see why he's saying that, even though I don't agree. I think the battery swap stations are the most important catalyst, the partnership that's going to help us build that out. This is what differentiates us and give us the winning business model. But anyway, Morgan Stanley added that investors will keep a close watch over the order momentum of the NIO brand in May to June, but also the pre-orders of the Onvo model. So it will be interesting to see if some of the people who were going to buy a regular NIO are going to hold off now and wait for this Onvo. Some of that might take place. While the launch event appears successful and Onvo Lion 60 looks compelling in terms of pricing and specs, investors would also keep a close watch over the order momentum of the NIO brand in May and June, and the pre-order progress of Onvo to gauge the potential re-rating opportunity for the stock, Tim Shaw said. So he's saying be cautious, because if some people who are going to buy the premium brand decide to buy this, they're going to hold off, and that could affect our sales a little bit. And what would you do in a case like that? I know what I will do, guys. I will be buying and buying and buying, because the ultimate goal, the ultimate end goal is where we're going to be in the future, not now, right? So if initially people are holding off for the Lion, the Onvo, the Dow, then it will give us further buying opportunities. I'm over 7,000. I'm trying to get to 8,000 now, then 9,000 and 10,000. When comparing to the main competitor, the world's best-selling car, Tesla Model Y, the analysts enhance that the L60 provides a larger space legroom, a heads-up display, 900-volt charging, and the long-range version comes with a 1,000-kilometer range. Do you know of any Tesla that does that? What's that? That's what I thought. None. None! L60 will start at RMB 219,000. Will commence delivery in September, where it could start at a lower price for users opting for BAS. Oh yeah, I spoke about that. Subscription similar to Neo models. As a B-segment SUV targeting Tesla's Model Y, L60 comes with large space room, legroom, a heads-up display, 900-volt charging, and long-range versions come with 1,000 kilometers, he noted. Regarding the autonomous driving capabilities, Morgan Stanley sees the use of the NVIDIA Orin chip as a key feature to staying competitive in the RMB 200 to 300,000 segment among EV startups and tech players. Vision-based ADS solution debuts on L60. L60 would adopt a vision-based ADS solution using NVIDIA Orin chips compared to 4 Orin chips and 1 LiDAR for the existing Neo models. That's the premium brands. Remember, we still have to differentiate between both. Also, he said nationwide city navigate on autopilot features will remain available on L60. Amazing, amazing, guys. Which we think will be key, he says, to staying competitive in the RMB 200 to $300,000 segment among EV startups and tech players. Meanwhile, we would closely monitor whether the next generation models on the Neo brand would adopt similar vision-based ADS solutions, which could underpin, he says, substantial ADAS hardware cost savings, the firm explained. So again, we will be saving money from just doing that. The make or break. While Neo's order momentum picked up in the second half of April, campaigns and replacement stimulus following the launch of 2024 facelifts, the launch of Onvo would hold key to get the momentum one level up from fourth quarter and beyond. Neo's management previously targeted to open 200 stores and achieve 600 vehicle sales per month store initially, the analyst wrote. While the margins of Onvo remain uncertain, we think the brand is strategically critical to further enhance Neo's scale benefit, cash flow, its influence into lower tier cities, and the prevalence of the BAS ecosystem, Morgan Stanley concluded. Now remember how they all going back now to, well, he's always done that. He has always recognized BAS, where the other analysts like Citron that lied in the beginning and started the whole downward momentum for us and never paid a penny for that. They were never sued. Nothing will ever happen to them. But Morgan Stanley has always focused and said this is the winning segment for Neo. So he says, and the prevalence of the BAS ecosystem, battery as a service, Morgan Stanley concluded. And then the analyst went on to talk about JP Morgan, also upgraded us. So guys, all of the tailwinds are picking up slowly. It's picking up because they see what's happening. They see what's coming. So they have to try to change their rhetoric slowly. But like I said, Morgan Stanley has always been on our side, as opposed to JP Morgan and the rest of the fake analysts, with their propaganda. Like I said, with Citron, who started beating us. That's where it started, from Citron. And the whole, the fake news media over here. Well, it's Taiwan, China is getting ready to attack Taiwan. Did they attack them since then? Shut your mouth, boy, you fool. But this is what they did. Sorry, guys, I had to just say that. So, this is what they did. And this is what they continue to do. Remember when we put out great earnings in January, and right around that time, they timed it perfectly. China's economy is slowing down. And I did a video talking about that, saying exactly how Xi Jinping was going to spark the economy back up. And they're going to do it through the tech sector, which they are leading in now. So I hope you guys found this video again to be informational, inspirational, motivational. Do not forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a piece of the pie. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.